That one was marked too. We must be getting close. Just hold on.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about what's been happening at San Diego Comic-Con, just specifically about The Walking Dead Season 3 from Telltale Games. So Telltale Games was at San Diego Comic-Con and they released some screenshots from the panel, and I'm going to talk about some of these pictures real quick. There's 4 pictures. Okay, the first one has the title screen on it, The Walking Dead. Very faintly in the title, you can see there is the symbol that was in the reveal trailer for Season 3 last month at E3. If you look close, blow it up, it looks like that Sagittarius sign or the 76 sign that was on the walker that when we first saw the trailer wasn't clear what exactly it was. We knew it was something that was marked on a walker. So if you look closely, you can see that's like a little Easter egg they put in there. You can see that it has that symbol within the Walking Dead logo for Season 3, which is really cool. And I'm so excited. I wonder if it's going to be like, truthfully, after, hearing about it and seeing and figuring out what it was, I'm assuming that, this tells a lot. I'm assuming that it's some kind of religious cult, which, you would assume would happen after the apocalypse, someone, charismatic taking over, forming a group, and branding people. Because as we see in the trailer, for the reveal trailer, that Javier, the main character, pretty much him and Clem are going to be the 2 main characters of the game for Season 3, is marked. But in one of these pictures, you don't see his neck marked. So we are assuming he is either captured or he has been, and then escaped, and then he has the mark, and they're going back for the people that they love. But we'll get into more of that. So first of all, let's talk about this picture. It looks wherever they are. Now, they had mentioned something that it is probably around Virginia. I don't know if this is true. This is what they are saying, that they are no longer at Wellington where we last left them off in Season 2. Clem was at Wellington. Depending on what choices you make, I'm not going to go too much into it in case you haven't played it, but whoever you picked, there's 5 different endings to choose from. Depending on that ending, even after that, Wellington could have fallen, whatever. So they are more towards the East Coast, Northeast, towards Virginia. And in this picture, the title screen picture with the logo, and you see Clem, older, probably around 13, 14 years old. She is carrying a big ass gun. She is not holding anyone's hand like when she was younger for Season 1. She was holding Lee's hand. She is no longer holding anyone's hand. She is holding her own, and girl is packing some heat. That gun is probably as big as she is. She's confident walking through. She's with a group. She's with Javier. And they're walking through a burnt out, fallen town wherever they are. Like I said, there is fires burning. There's destruction. It looks like it's been bombed out. There's collapsed buildings, smoke everywhere, dead everywhere. And this is just like her, okay, we got to do what we got to do. And she is just doing what she has to do, and she's walking with Javier. Second picture, which I am really excited to talk about, is Clem and baby AJ. And we weren't sure what was, it is the apocalypse. You are not sure what's going to happen to these babies in this damn, apocalypse. So thankfully, AJ survived. I'm sure all thanks to Clem. And he is just adorable. Oh my God. He is like holding on to Clem for dear life. I don't know if they're sitting down and he's hugging her because she doesn't have an arm around him. She's got both hands around that gun with part of her ring finger missing. And she looks frightened. He is holding on to her and she is taking care of him and herself. She is a child herself. It's unbelievable how both children survived. Thank God. Lee taught Clem well. That's all I have to say, is because if he didn't teach her, she would have never survived. So that is amazing. When I saw baby AJ. I literally like welled up with tears. I'm like, he lived, because I don't think I could have handled that baby, something happening to that adorable little baby. He's so cute. So this is Rebecca's son and Alvin's son. We're not sure if it was, you know, what was his name? Carver. I'm not sure. We're not sure if it was Carver's baby or Rebecca's baby. I am, in my mind, he is 100% Alvin and Rebecca's baby. Like I said, you don't know if Carver took Rebecca unwillingly. I'm assuming, since he was like a type of cult leader for that whole group of survivors. So I am so happy that baby AJ is alive. Is alive. I'm so happy. And he is the freaking cutest thing. I want to bite those chubby cheeks. At least he's being fed in this apocalypse, and he is so cute. I'm going to bite them cheeks. Oh my God, he's so adorable. So I'm so happy that AJ is going to be in it. We get to see him, hopefully. Nothing better happened to him. I'm just letting all y'all know at Telltale Games, nothing better happened to that baby AJ. The next picture is Clem and Javier walking through a slaughterhouse. They say it's a slaughterhouse. So you see Clem and Javier. In this picture in the slaughterhouse, he does not have that branding on his neck that he did have in the trailer. So this happens before that scene where they're walking down the street and they're following that other walker who is also branded, someone probably he knows. Okay, so now Clem is on high alert. She has got her blade out. She is, you can tell by her body language, she's all scrunched up. She's like, you know, you can see even the scar a little bit. It looks kind of like on her left arm, where she was bitten by the dog in season 2. So, I mean, it looks like it. I'm assuming that was going to be a badass scar since she had to heal herself and fix it herself. It was not the best job. So that was going to leave a scar regardless. So, and also she just looks like she is, you know, thin, gaunt. Her eyes just look like she is just ready to take somebody down. They are there and they're not supposed to be there. So, that's, you know, and she looks very frightened. Javier is walking. I don't see a weapon on him. I see a gun holster. I can't tell if there's a gun in the gun holster, but I'm assuming if there was one, he would have it out. I don't see it. Doesn't mean he doesn't have another weapon somewhere. Also, if you can see this, it's hard to see. The picture's so dark. You see the arms of, I'm assuming they are of the dead, because they are looking pretty gray there. They don't look like flesh colored, you know, alive and flesh colored. And there's so many of them. I don't see any faces. I just see limbs sticking out, trying to get them. And it's called the slaughterhouse. So these people, were they once part of this group? Are they being kept there? And, you know, is this just where they keep their dead? Are they keeping the dead there for a reason? Are they keeping them there like kind of like what they do in the comic books, where they use them as defense? You know, even in like Wolves Not Far From the TV series, where they use, I mean, they really didn't get too much into it, but they had a herd of walkers that they used to protect their area, their compounds, wherever they were. They used the dead to protect them. But why is it called the slaughterhouse? Is that where they just take the living and just kill them and just keep them, or just their enemies? Or, I mean, there are many, many walkers in here. This is just one angle, and you could see about 20 or 30 arms sticking out, and it looks almost like I said, they're being held back. It's gated. They're locked up. But what are they used for? Are they used for entertainment? Like in The Walking Dead, I think it was season 2 when they had the governor. He used the dead to for entertainment. They used to like fight, to have the people, the fighters fight the dead. Like it was like a form of entertainment. So those are the only 2 reasons I could see why keeping them. There's no other reason to keep them. Defensive, or to fight people, let them loose on people, or just to have them to scare people away, like they also did in season 1, which is coming up in episode 4. What they use the walkers for, to frighten people, don't even come near us. I don't know, but okay. So that, and like I said, Javier, I don't see that tattoo branding on his neck in this picture. Could be the lighting, but I don't see it. So this picture has taken place probably before he was branded, captured. Maybe this is where he is captured. They're looking for their family or friends in the group 1 picture with, you know, the logo picture. I'm not sure. Okay, so the 4th and final picture is the junkyard picture. So this picture was titled The Junkyard. So Javier, at first I thought this was Clem. In the back of the picture, it's not Clem. It is another character, is another young, probably preteen or young teenage girl. Probably they're all family. I can't see in this. It doesn't look like he's got the marking in this picture either. So, but he is with another man, and the walker in the foreground looks like the same walker that was in the reveal trailer. You can see it's got the same gaping hole on the left side. You can see he's got the mark, the whatever, you know, a horoscope mark that is, I forget what it is, the Sagittarius or whatever it is. I know it's not Scorpio. So it's either, you know, based in some sort of like astrology / or religion, or, you know, who, you know, like, you know, these doomsday preppers, you know, maybe they think it's all connected, you know, and whatever, but they're branding people and they're letting them loose. He was walking around in the street, so either he escaped and died, or, you know, he was killed before, but he is tore up. It looks like there's intestines hanging out. It looks, I mean, he's like bones. You can see his spine sticking out of the skin practically. He's skin and bones. You could see there's a big hole in his left side. Looks like his intestines are coming out. You know, he is a hot mess, you know, so he has been through some shit. So did he escape? You know, what is in the background? They are in a junkyard. I don't see any other signs of anything, but apparently, you know, you could tell, you know, they're looking for someone, you know, it's the 3 of them are together. Are they family? Are they friends? We don't know, but it is definitely not, it's definitely not a combative situation. No one has a weapon out. You know, they have the flashlight out. They're looking for something. They're looking for someone, and they're all together as a, you know, part of a group. Maybe these two, this young girl and this, you know, it looks like another teenager or maybe early 20s, you know, man in the picture with Javier are who we're looking for in the slaughterhouse. Maybe they were captured and that's who we're going in after. This is probably the group that Clem has met and become friends with. And they're together and they're trying to find their way. And maybe they're trying to find their other friends and family who have gone missing in this slaughterhouse, or maybe it is a cult. That's my predictions. It only seems kind of logical, but you never know with Telltale. It could be something else. It could be something completely out there. We know something bad is going to happen to somebody. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know who it's going to be or what it's going to be, but I can guarantee there'll be a character death in the first episode, maybe within the first 10 minutes before the credits rolled. I hope they don't do that, because that's exactly what they did in season 2. I'm not going to say who, you know, in case you haven't played it yet, but you should. So I have a feeling that one of the characters from season 2, depending on who you chose to stay with or didn't choose to stay with, we're going to find out what happened to them. And we're going to hopefully catch up. We're going to see through Javier's eyes what happened to Clem. I think that's what they're going to do. I think they're going to, you know, have show Clem meeting Javier, Clem and AJ probably on their own at this point. She meets them and she tells him her story, how she got here, when she got here, and that's when we will find out what happened. Probably in a flashback. We'll probably play as her for a while as she's going through, and we'll see through Javier's eyes what happened to Clem since we saw her last, because it has been a few years that have passed since then. So I am so excited for this. I wanted to do a separate video just for this. So when we get more news, I'm going to go through all the San Diego Comic-Con news with you guys. When it's over, we'll recap everything. We'll talk about everything. But this was so hot up on my list to talk about this, because I was so thrilled, especially when I saw baby AJ in the picture. He's probably like around 3 years old now. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. What are your theories on what happened to Clem? Who did you pick to stay with at the end? Or did you pick to, you know, did you choose to stay alone with just you and the baby? Let me know what you think. Are you guys excited for this to come out? I am so excited for this to come out. I cannot wait. I am counting down the days. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching this. And I'll come back with more San Diego Comic-Con news as soon as it hits. And I can't wait to see the new Walking Dead trailer for season 7. The TV show is going to be released probably in about an hour and a half, around 4 p.m. my time. So I hope you guys watch it. I don't do any like TV or movie reviews. Strictly gaming is this channel, but I will be watching that too. So thanks so much for watching, guys. And I'll be back with some more. So thanks.